Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today it will be an unboxing and first impressions of Rose Peonia. So this fragrance by Maison Lancôme was released this year in 2021. It's been available a few months ago in UK and only maybe 1 week lately in France. So this was quite surprising for me that the fragrances for Maison Lancôme were launched before in UK, but okay. And this one is the only available for the moment. Jasmin d'Eau, the second one, is not yet available in France. So we'll see. Maybe they launch this one for Mother's Day. It will be the last week of May in France. I believe it's the 30th of May. Yeah. So let's see. I heard also that the nose for this fragrance is Marie-Pierre Julien, so I've not tried any of her creations. I believe she made some of the Rihanna's fragrances, but I've never tried them, so I don't know. We'll see. I hope it won't be a blind buy because a blind buy. Yes, it is a blind buy, but I hope it won't be a failed blind buy because yeah, this fragrance is quite expensive. Still, I had a discount on it on Lancôme website, but still, it cost me maybe 150 euros. So, still not cheap. So, I hope I will be pleased with it. So, this fragrance is supposed to smell like peony. So the notes listed here are Rose Damascena, Pivoines Bouquet, and Rose Aquatique. So Rose Damascena, a bunch of peonies and an aquatic rose. And what do they say? A floral duo of peony and rose transcended by an explosive dual vibration. Okay, with a touch of delicate musk, with a hint of fruity raspberry juice. Okay, I believe there's a fruity facet here, and a spicy flash. Okay, I believe sometimes the translation between English and French is a bit, yeah, I don't know. And the floral bouquet becomes dazzling. Okay, we'll see if that's true. Okay, I will remove the plastic outside the camera because I hate the sound of it, and then we'll see. Okay, let's see the box, the bottle. I hope it is as beautiful as the other ones. Okay, so, okay, let me see. So yes, first remark, they chose now to put the name of the fragrance and this, you know, golden plaque only on one side. So we used to have this golden plaque here with the name of the fragrance and the notes of the fragrance, and here a golden plaque that represent the yes, the fragrance. So usually a rose or lavender or iris or something that represent the notes in the fragrance. So I believe that's for yeah, financial reason. They chose now to have only one golden plaque, which is a pity when you have the other ones. Yeah. So yeah, what's the batch code for this one, if it helps you? I know that sometimes people ask me, what's your batch code? I bought a fragrance, is it legit? So this one was bought on the Lancôme website, so I believe it is. Yeah, I believe you can see it. Okay, so let's spray it. Okay, I must say that the juice has the beautiful pinky color. And yes, at first I thought it was an EDT, but no, it's an EDP like the other Maison Lancôme fragrances. So at first, yes, I smell lots of roses and a peony, yeah. A little bit of fruitiness that reminds me of something. There's a bit of pepper, pink pepper maybe here, I don't know. So the roses, that is something like pink, tender roses with some sweetness, fruitiness, and say something like maybe watery, slightly green peony. I would say a bit peppery. It has a bit of peps in French, but a bit peppery, I believe. Should be some pink pepper. It's quite simple in the composition, to my nose. Huh? So I believe it would be quite easy to love and to wear. It reminds me of something, of course, but it's not, I mean, it's not unique in the sense that I believe I've already smelled this. I was a bit worried because it was compared to the Lina, and I'm sorry for the ones watching this video who love this fragrance, but I really don't like the Lina. It just doesn't work for me. This so far so good, even if it's not unique. It reminds me maybe of some Miss Dior version, maybe the Blooming Bouquet. I don't know, I don't have it, so I couldn't compare. Okay, I'm gonna spray it on my hand to see if it's evolving, and then we'll move to the comparisons with the other fragrances. Okay, I sprayed it on my skin. It's a little bit different. It's a bit stronger on my skin, the rose, and I have also something like a honeyed facet and quite spicy and peppery in the opening on my skin at last. That reminds me a bit of carnation also. So maybe the hint of honey and carnation here. I don't know, on my skin this is what I have the most. I don't have the green watery aspect of the peony, because yes, peony is an accord, and because this is a mute flower, so usually we tend to represent it with this green, aquatic and rosy facet, but that's why there's rose in each peony creation. But I have this, yes, I said, a little bit of pepperiness and spiciness on my skin with some honey. So, yes, a bit different from what I have on paper, but still, and less fruity also, less sweetness, which is strange. My skin tends to emphasize the sweetness of fragrance. So this one is a bit sweet and fruity, but not too much. It's not an overdose of sugar, if you're afraid of that. Okay, I would like to compare this fragrance with Pivoines Printemps, because I have it too. And this is also another peony fragrance by Maison Lancôme. So I'm gonna compare them side by side now. Okay, I sprayed them on paper, and on paper I already don't have much. Okay. Yes, I have just a rose peony fragrance, so that's okay. But on my skin, I see maybe a bit more of different, even if they are rose peony to me. They are really close. So yes, I have more sweetness, fruitiness from this one, and maybe a little bit jammy without being too sweet. How to explain that? Like I have a hint of honey maybe in that one, and there's some fruitiness and quite peppery on my skin in the opening at last. After that it comes down. In this one it's a bit softer. I don't have the fruitiness at all and the sweetness, but I have maybe more greenness, I would say, like a dewdrops. I have more here the vegetal and the green facet of the peony, that I have less in the other one. The other one, it's more, yeah, fruity and a bit sweet. So yeah, I hope it helps. It's in case also you want to choose between these two and you don't know which one to pick. I have no idea for the moment about the longevity because I have not tried this one. This one, longevity was correct on my skin. When I say correct, maybe 4 hours, which may seem not a lot to you, but my skin is really dry, and to make a fragrance last is like a nightmare. I need to put cream or an oil behind or something like that. Otherwise, the fragrance don't last on me. I have to spray my clothes to be sure the fragrance will last at least the whole day. Okay, we'll see. I may have a slight preference for this one because, yeah, it's my taste. I love green fragrances and a bit less the fruity fragrances. So I still have a slight preference for Pivoines Printemps. Yeah, it's a bit waxy now. Funny on my skin. I don't know what they put inside, but yes. I would like to compare also the opening maybe with the L'eau à la rose, because it has this fruitiness also in the rose elements, so I believe it could be interesting. So I would like to compare it to, I believe it has raspberry too. The rose is different, but I have also, yes, some pepperiness and fruitiness. That reminds me of that one. So, and it's quite, it still have also these elements of dewdrops. So I'm not sure that peony is listed in that one, but yeah, I feel like it's maybe between these two. Oh, it's beautiful, much more green, yeah. Yes, I would say the rose in that one reminds me a bit of the rose in the other rose fragrances. So maybe the one in Parfait de Rose, or what was the other one? Rose Berberanza. The rose inside really reminds me of these two, without being overly sweet and sugary as they are in the Parfait de Rose and Rose, what is it, Damascena? Rose Berberanza, sorry. So yes, that's it. This is my unboxing and first impressions of Rose Peonia. I hope you enjoyed it and you enjoyed also the comparison with the other fragrances. I hope it was useful for you, and I hope to see you soon in my next video. Bye!